I won $12,000 by getting first place in the April monthly finals for the Brawl Stars World Championship 2024. Some of you guys would be asking, how did a bum like Second win first place? Well, I'm going to show you in this video. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you how a guy like me with the skill sets I have to win. You know what I'm saying? How did I win? Well, I'm going to show you. As you guys can see, 92% in favor of Tribe Gaming and 8% for us. Like, no one believed in us. Nobody believed in us. No one thought we would win. Even the casters. Even the casters said, nah, Juan Carlos team, y'all some booty cheeks. Y'all ain't winning. And they all picked Tribe Gaming. So hopping into the first set, Dueling Beetles, we banned Sandy, Cord, Colette, Tribe banned Melody, Angelo, and Sandy. And we first picked Pam. We really like Pam. We banned Colette and Cord just to play some HP stuff like Pam, Heal, Poco, all that good stuff. And Tribe ban like the generic picks that you don't want to give the first pick. So pretty good bans from them. And try respond with an Ems and a Byron. Honestly, Ems is actually pretty good. SK was running that. I think either in scrims or like a monthly final, and it worked out on this map. And Byron's just a good brawler. Like, it just provides heals, good DPS, and considering the ban since Angelo is banned, it's pretty good. It's not too shabby. And we decided to pick Sam and Stu. Stu is really good into M's, we feel like, and Sam is just good to put pressure and get that zone time. And we just wanted to go a tank in hopes that they would go like a tank counter, maybe like a, I don't know, like an Otis or like a Shelly, so our Stu can get some value. But they decided to go to a Rosa. They respond with Rosa, really good pick. We weren't expecting that. Honestly, I think Rosa's pretty good in the Sam. So we'll see what happens. So for some reason, the observer just decided to just cut out the most, like 30 seconds of the game, which is the most important. But it's all good. But I'll let you guys know that I got a kill on a Sleevey, and that allowed us to get position. Nice little Pam turret on the unbreakable wall. And right here, I go for a little gadget and just to like cancel out the Rosa super and buy my teammates time. And for some odd reason, Juan Carlos thought he was him and just threw our whole entire position. But it's all good though, because I pick up the leftovers and I kill Tyrant. And then I go for a Sleevey, get a Sleevey, waste his super, not too shabby. I call out only the Rosas there. So we do our best to get rid of the Rosa. I think everybody's on vision gear, so pretty good. Here, Sleevey goes absolutely crazy, and he gets like a fire super. And I really can't heal anymore, so I'm like, I bet Sleevey, come here, get my get back. And we have a really good lead. Really, really good lead. And we have a 60 lead. 60%. Not too shabby. And right here, I'm like, I bet, stay alive, Pain. Let's all push up together. Like good friends and stuff like that. And Pain's doing a good job of just keeping the Rosa low. I should have went for the Rosa. Actually, I do go for the Rosa, but it doesn't matter. And this is what, like, just absolutely cucked us. The Ems is behind that wall. And we have absolutely no way on how to get him out of there. Like, all he's doing is just sitting behind that wall and just supering me and cycling supers over and over again. We really don't have that good DPS, so we really can't handle a Rosa just getting healed by Byron. So we just completely choked this game, and it's basically Joe over. Try to take it home. Alright, so game 2, I'm like, I bet guys, let's not all die together. Like, the only reason why we lost that game is because we all died together. So right here, I'm like scoping out. I'm like, alright, we're getting mid, so there's no reason for me to go in. But it turns out to be a very bad thing for me not going in, because this allows them to get out of position. Right here, I should have. It would have been so good if right there I should have sniped him with my knuckles. That would have been a fire knuckles right there with a gadget. But I decided to just be a whole ass pussy and do nothing. And that allows Tribe to just kill us and get hell position, get the grass down, and they're all set up. So it's not looking good, but I'm here to win. I'm here to win. So I try to go for a Sleevey. I get clapped. I regret that. Honestly. We get a turret down. Pretty good behind the wall, but Zulon has his hypercharge literally a minute into the game. So we're like, I bet guys, it's over. It's GG's. There's absolutely no way for us to kill any of them once it gets set up. But we do a good job of like trying to like get in there. So I try to snipe a Sleevey here. I get that kill. But we really can't kill anybody else, unfortunately. And Pain dies there. And Tyrant's just healing, being a menace. And right here we get a fire kill. But Juan But Juan's up in there by himself doing Juan things. Sleevey gets great shots and a great super. I gadget Sleevey, catch him slacking. You know, feel me? And it's pretty winnable. Only like a 10 difference, but here's where we get cucked. So Zulon exists with his hypercharge and just cycles it. And they just sit in the zone, get the zone, and we just lose. It's over. And look at Zulon being so happy. Damn, Zulon, you're so fine, bro. Like, oh my goodness. Alright, so center stage, set 2, we banned Larry, Rosa, Rico, and they banned the same thing basically. All good bans for when you have last picks, so we don't give them, you know, they don't give them first pick stuff that's like really broken. And we banned Larry, Rosa, and Rico. Rico, because Rico Sleevey is very dangerous. Honestly, something you do not want to give them. You know what I'm saying? We banned Rosa because it's just, I don't know, like, ban Rosas. The slows are annoying. And Larry because it's also annoying. It's just, like, nobody wants to face that. Nobody wants to see like a Larry super run down the grass and just give you back shots. So we like, just ban it. And we first pick Rosa. No, not Rosa. So we first picked Amber. A really good first pick. It's not too bad, not too good. We just want something to just like, I don't know, just to go up at the grass, burn the grass, try to go something around that. And Tribe decides to go Stu and Otis. Really good picks into an Amber. Honestly, Stu's pretty good to the Amber in my opinion. And Otis is just that good for tanks. I think they just wanted to play like control. They didn't want to play tanks, so they decided to go for the like anti-tank strategy, I guess. And we're like, I bet it's over. They went Otis, and Tyrant Otis is just so dangerous. We lost. GG's. But in our little brains, we decided to go Ash and Poco. You know what I'm saying? Just like, why not? Into Otis, I'm down. And since the Poco gadget got buffed to 4 seconds, we decided to go Poco with Ash and hopefully be able to gadget out this Otis super. And Tribe responds with the Primo. L Pringle, L Zulon, L King Zulon on the Pringle. You know what I'm saying? Very dangerous. So honestly, a great pick. I don't know if it's a great pick into Poco though, but we'll see what happens. All right, so we're in the first game. My plan here was to just scope out. So I try to get like a nice little kill on a Sleevey, but I don't. Unlucky. So I go back on the right lane. I try to catch the Primo lacking. Like, all I wanted to do this game is just like find out where the Primo is and put lanes, you know what I'm saying? Like Amber on the Otis, but we do a very bad job of just switching lanes, but I somehow get a free kill on a Sleevey. And I put my rats down in a good position. Boom, we get a kill on the Primo, and we have the grass to ourselves. And I put the ball in a place where we can like just, you know, waffle around. And Payne doing a good job of just, you know, putting pressure, but he somehow still dies. Sleevey gets like a nice kill there. And this is where it's chalked. Like El Pringle Zoo, I got a kill here. And I have my super. It's not that bad of a situation. But here I do a very bad mistake. I waste a gadget, a super, in all out position for absolutely no reason. That was very stupid of me. But Payne's doing a really good job of just like alleviating that mistake by killing Zulon. And here I thought we can get a goal here. I'm like, I bet guys, let's get for a goal. And then I get shit on. And we just throw everything that we had into the drain. And we wasted our last Poké gadget. Zulon goes for the El Pringle Zoo play. Not too shabby. And Tyrant goes absolutely crazy on the Stu. And I'm like, I bet guys, Joe over. But hell nah. We get a nice little kill. I mean, not a kill, but we die to Argo to Sleevey. And here I'm like, I bet I'm just gonna like make sure the ball doesn't get picked up as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? And we're scouting out the bushes. Tribe is in a really good spot. They have us in our spawn. Not the best, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want Tribe to be in this position. You do not want to be just getting spawn trapped by L Tribe Gaming. And Payne's doing a good job of just like canceling out like the ways they can be in. But we're down. We're down. We're down in the dumps right now. Set 1 we lost, but they're giving us some back shots right now. But Juan gets a nice kill. Unlucky, gets thrown. Just absolutely just fucking toss by Zulon. Unfortunate. And we're like, I bet guys, 10 seconds, go, go, go. But El Zoo with the Pringle, yeah, unlucky. So game 3, or game 2 I mean, I'm like, alright guys, we got this. And here in my head, I am thinking we lost. But I'm going to try. So I get that nice little hit on Zulon. I just find out where he is, and I put the ball far right, so we just put pressure. And I make sure the ball is on their hands. Just keep it moving. And Payne's doing a good job, which is okay. He died there, but it's all good. So they don't have the ball for some reason. They didn't want to pick it up, but fuck it, why not? So nothing's really happening. Juan is close to his super, and we're trying to make sure we got the lanes right. It's the Amber on the Otis and me on anybody else. So I'm trying to get back in the grass, trying to keep shooting so the Primo, it goes away type shit. Good heal from Juan. Juan on the Mexican Poco. And yeah, we're just waffling around. I got a nice hit on Zulon. He gave me a free hit. Any free hits from Zulon is just a good hit. And I, for some reason, get like really horny and try to go for Tyrant. And I get hit a lot from his Sleevey. And I'm like, hey guys, watch out for the Primo. Boom. Primo has super. I think they try to go for a play there. That would have been a fire-ass play. Considering like they use the Otis Mewtwo. So in case we do catch the ball, we can shoot it away. But they're not like that apparently. So that's probably why we won. Spoilers. Tri wasn't tribe gaming today. So that's probably why we somehow managed to come back. But it's all good though. Juan doing a good job of just, Juan things, Ladder Warrior, 100k trophies. Surely he can do something, right? So here I'm like, hey, Payne, get on that Otis. I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Get on that Otis. Somebody else at least go on the Otis. So here I get like a fire little cheeky little goal. For some reason, Primo overextended, but it's all good though. It's all good because Tribe Zulon is just not tribing right now. Like for some reason, he just thinks he's Thanos and goes in for like a play. Like hell no, and that gave us a free position, free like just time being wasted. And I put the ball there so you just know where it is, and they have to like go get it. So here I get a little bit too close to El King Zulon, and Juan does a good job of like keeping me alive, and I trade it out. Nice, good kill from Juan Carlos, and Sleevey, not that much he can do, but it's all good. So we take home the game 2. You know what I'm saying? We take home game 2. Alright, so game 3. You know what I'm saying? I think Tribe played a lot better this game. They didn't give us any free hits. Like, I got really frustrated when Zone wanted to give me any free hits, but I somehow get a free hit here. And Payne does a really good job. Like, he played way better this game. He made sure, like, not to die in the first 10 seconds. And he burns that grass, which allows me to push up the right because there's only so many places where the Primo could be. So this is where I'm, like, catching out the Primo. But the Tyrant exists and gives us back shots and scores a goal. And I'm like, alright, it's all good. It's all good. Let's just pay attention where the ball is. And yeah, so Primo supers us, but we do have a Poco, and Poco is just like that. And honestly, if Zulon was not on that star power, things would be a lot different. And I get a nice little kill on Tyrant. So here I wanted to pass the ball to Payne so Payne can like walk up with my rats and score the goal. But since we're not on the same frequency, it did not play out like that. So Tribe is in a really good position. Primo has his hypercharge, and we're just respawning, making sure like calling out where they are. I'm like, I bet Amber on the stew, not the best, but Juan's doing a really good job of just like just Poco, like nerf Poco, and Zulon's doing a good job of just defending, making sure we don't get a goal, and we kill him though. We get a Poco heal. I'm full health, got my super, and here I'm like, I bet we can keep the lanes. We can keep the lanes. We don't need to switch since I have my rats and I can deal with the Otis kind of. And Payne gets a really good super onto Sleevey and putting a really good pressure. And I'm on the Primo, which is what I want. And Primo wastes his super, allowing my teammates to just push up. Since, I don't know, we're not aware. But we take those. So here I have my rats. We have some Poco gadgets to spare. And we have close to Poco super. So I put my rats on the stew lane. So the stew has to waste bullets on it. And I get rid of that stew turret, not too shabby. We have Poco heal, just in case. And this is where we catch Tyrant lacking, and Sleevey just like absolutely just poops himself with that super. I don't know what he's doing with it, but we take those. Zulon goes for a solo play here. Honestly, he does cycle his super, and he's close to his hypercharge, so that's a fire play. Here, I'm like, hey Payne, get on that Otis. We do not want that Otis on me. So we get the lanes right for overtime. And so I try to like get a super in. But for some reason, Zulon decides to Thanos part 2. And it allows us to get like a really good chance to score. And for some odd reason, instead of passing the ball, Juan just like shoots it in, but he makes it, so we won the game. Surely we passed it there, right? But guess not. Alright, so set 3. Tribe banned Melody, Max, and Meg. And we banned Piper, Melody, and Angelo. I guess Tribe is banning Melody with first pick because they don't have a Melody player, or they just have a strategy around banning Melody, I guess. And we banned Piper because we do not want Eslevi on the Piper. Piper is something that Eslevi is really good on. I think he's the best on in the region. There's no better Piper than Eslevi. And we just banned Melody and Angela because it's broken. And they banned Max and Meg because those are really good 2 and 3 picks. So reasonable. And they picked Nanny 1. Eslevi on the Nanny is very dangerous. And honestly, in my head, I'm like, I bet this is chalked. We do not want to face Tribe Gaming on the long range maps. And we decided to go RT and Bell. Bell is not that good into Nanny, but it does have his hypercharge. And RT is like really good into just Nanny and stuff like that. And it's just a really good pick overall. Has some HP, has a little bit of damage, and yeah, it's pretty good. And Tribe respond with Gray and Mandy. Gray for like a thrower last pick, and Mandy is just really good lane into Bell and also into RT depending on how good the Mandy is. But it's Eslevi on any of those brawlers, honestly, both Nanny and Mandy. We do not want to be facing those, but we are, so why not? And we last pick Sam. Honestly, I don't know what Philip was smoking, but for some reason he looked at those 3 brawlers and said, "Hey, that's a Sam game." And I'm like, "What the flip, Philip?" But he's like, "Nah, it's all good. You're him second." I'm like, "Yeah, you know what, Philip? You're right. I am him." Alright, so game 1, I'm like, I bet I'm gonna go for the blue star. We need that blue star, otherwise we lose. So Tyrant goes for a gadget. It's leaving 2 taps me, but since I have infinite amount of HP and movement, I just regen, get back up. And then Zulon runs down my boy Pain here. I don't know what Pain's doing, but I do get the trade onto Zulon. Tyrant TPs, but I do get the little double kill, not too flippin' shabby. But I want my Knuckles. Zulon misses his head, but I really want my Knuckles, bro. Like, I need that shit. Miss super from Eslevi, very uncharacteristic from him. And for some odd reason, I just chucked my Knuckles over there for some... I don't know what I was doing, but... I feed Eslevi 2 shots, not very good, but I for some reason, why is there a SK spray is what I was thinking during that moment. So I put down like a little Zeta spray, you know what I'm saying, Zeta win, I love Zeta, please sign me. And right here, I'm making sure to tank some shots for my boy Pain since he was low. Honestly, that is all I was good for, is just to waffle around and make sure my teammates have some, time being bought whenever they're low. So here I'm like, I bet, let me get in the front lines real quick, dodge some shots for my teammates. Little nanny head goes for Juan, so I have to go to Juan's lane and buy time for him to regen. And Tyrant just catches Pain lacking, and Eslevi misses a super. Again, very uncharacteristic from Eslevi to miss those supers. If he hit that super, it would be very different. But I failed to tank the head, but with that, I have to just stay up. Like, I'm literally I'm not good for anything else but just staying alive and just eating everything. And Juan does a good job of just like staying alive, Pain, doing Pain things, hitting shots, regenning. But here it gets a little bit tricky. We somehow get a kill. We just like got that kill out of our asses. I gadget Eslevi to buy time. Like, we're good on that Eslevi. Put some Zeta sprays down, thumbs down, like, I bet. Alright, so game 2. I get that blue star again. I dodged shots this time, so we're pretty good. But for some odd reason, Pain decides to just eat every single shot coming from the Nanny, and the Nanny has super in the first 10 seconds. So I try to go for the Nanny here, free kill, but Zulon is that guy. And Zulon hit a little 3.5k, and we get team wiped. I don't know what Juan was doing. Juan, we got to drop him as soon as possible, but we get team wiped, 6-1. Very, very bad, considering we have no play potential, and Juan dies again. This is second death in the first literally a minute. I don't know how it's possible as a Bell, but it is. Juan, I hate you. But it's winnable. It's winnable. I wanted to go for a little snipe here on Zulon, but I was scared because of what he did earlier with like the super, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I try to like get some position. I get up on that little wall right there. Looking good for us, honestly, looking good. But this is where Eslevi goes crazy and hits a nice super on Pain, forcing me to go up there, and I try to dodge my shots, but I die, so not very good, not the very best. So the Nanny goes for the Juan Carlos, gets a nice little hit, and Eslevi supers Juan having no awareness of what's going on at all, and dies, and we're down 7 stars, and I'm just a feeding at this point. Like, I'm just feeding everybody. Like, if Gray had a hypercharge, he would get it already. And I try to tank the head so Pain doesn't die. I get hit with the super, but Tyron misses his gadget. My team is really doing a really good job finally of doing something, and I get a kill. Boom, number 1 kill. 15 seconds left, second best. You have to make a play here, and here I'm like, hey Zulon, come here, boy. Max range gadget, so he has no time to shoot. But here, Pain dies. Ooh, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. And that's the third set. Second best, that guy. I get 3 kills back to back like that, taking home the set, moving on to set 4, being game points. Look at that, guys. 5 kills with 93 DPS. I'm that flipping guy. Alright, so out in the open, also a really good tribe map. It's just like a long range, and tribe's like really good at this. So we banned 8-Bit, Brock, and Eve with first pick, and tribe banned Gene, Angelo, and Brock. For some odd reason, tribe did not ban Melody when they had last pick. I guess tribe didn't think Melody was that good on this map, and it was a waste of a ban. So we decided to just go it. We banned 8-Bit because 8-Bit is just like annoying. Brock is also really good. Brock's not that good to the point where you first pick it, I guess. And there's like lots of other options to go besides Brock. And Eve is just overall really good. 2-3. Tribe's really good at Eve. Tribe's honestly really good at all those brawlers, so we were like good on that. And we go Melody 1. They didn't ban Melody. I don't know what they were doing, but we go Melody 1. And Tribe go Pearl and Max. Max is honestly really, really good. 2 and 3. We were honestly afraid of that. I think we were planning on going originally Max first pick, but they didn't ban Melody, so we just went Melody. And Pearl is just like an HP brawler. Something good like that. I don't know. I don't know what the thinking was behind the Pearl, but fuck it. And we decided to go Meg and Byron. Meg is just like HP, and Byron is just really good at healing, really good range. Just overall, just really good. And they went Buster last. Honestly, if they went Buster, Max, and like something else last pick, things would have been different. But since we have the most broken brawl in the game, the odds are in our favor. I think we do have the draft, depending on how well we play it. But honestly, Tribe is just a team where even if they have the bad draft, they can still win because they're just superior in every shape or form. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just better players, better people. They're richer than us, faster than us, bigger brain than us, and like it's all around Tribe clears. I bet so. Match 1, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't even know. We were just feeling each other out. I don't really know how to play this comp. I've never played it in my life, but all we had to do is make sure they don't get in our grass. Just make sure they don't get in our grass like in the last monthly final where we didn't have any balls to push up. So I'm like, I bet, let me push up for us, guys. So our plan here was not to get like clapped, you know what I'm saying? Pain gets caught out by the Pearl gadget, and we all regen, try to get our supers. Juan gets his super, and so does they. Juan supers out. Good super. And now Tribe is in a very good spot. But I'm like, hell nah, get out of our grass. And I push out, pop a gadget, and just catch them lagging. And here, they max super, but Pain is doing a really good job of hitting some great shots. But we do have a Melody super. And Melody trying to like pinch out the Pearl. Buster super, and Juan does a good job of staying alive. But somehow we get a kill on Tyrant. I don't know how, but I'm down. And here, I'm like, I bet Melody get your super. We win the round. Nice. Melody super. Thumbs down. I like women. Honestly, I don't know what the hell is going on. But they have their max hypercharge literally a round in for some reason. That wasn't planned. And Pain misses a super, unfortunate. We gotta get that checked out. And they did a really good job of just putting pressure. But for some odd reason, they didn't get a single freaking kill after all that. And Pain jump pads out. I get my super. Really good play from Pain. Juan is doing a really good job on the Melody, because Juan is only good for like the broken brawlers. That's it. Like just the weird broken brawlers. I don't know what Pain's doing in that. What the hell? What the... Buddy's not like that. Alright, so game 2, you know what I'm saying? Game point, type B, Zeta win. And honestly, we're feeling pretty good. We're like scoping him out. We get positioned really early into the game, and we get him out of the bush. I have vision gear and shield on Meg, so we can have just vision on the bush. And Pain is doing a good job of making sure they don't flank us. Juan trying to get his super. And yeah, get busted super. Nice gadget from Pain. I try to make sure we stay on the aggressive, you know what I'm saying? Because we want that position. We don't want to like play from like a disadvantage. Because our comp really shines when we're in this position, and when the gas comes in, that's when we can really make something happen. So we're pretty attentive from the fact that they have max speed and they're willing to like, you know, pull a fast one on us. So we're like making sure we maintain our distance. So right here we go back. We're not afraid of giving them position. So we're like, you know, just doing stuff. And Juan is just like ping diffing the shit out of them. And you know what I'm saying, just on the melody, and boom, round one. Alright, so we're on to the second round of the second game, and we're feeling pretty good. They have a max speed, so we decided to go back. Good super from Pain. He catches two of them. And I pop a gadget because I'm scared for some reason. I don't know why I was scared. I'm a grown ass man. I don't know why I'm scared. But they decide to be a lot more aggressive this time, which is really good for them, since it allows us to just like not do anything. So really good play from Tribe. Good adjustment. And here I'm like, I bet somebody should take the jump pad low key, probably the Melody. But since I was getting good taps on the max, we were getting like slowly getting position. And this is where Stevie decides to go crazy. Like he's just sitting there making sure he gets his shit charged up, and he goes for Juan. Juan gets caught behind that wall, couldn't dash, and looking pretty chalked for us. So all I'm saying is like, hey guys, get your super. Hopefully we got in the next round. Pain gets a super nice, but the max has her hypercharge. Oh my goodness, oh my damn. And he pops it as soon as possible. Doesn't use a hypercharge though. And damn. Like right back where we started last game. We're in our spawn, but Juan decides to go and dash. Get some position. Here we get hella horny. Like you just see hella low people and we get really horny. And now we pull a fast one on them. But they just pull a fast one on us again. And they give us back shots. Here I make a little bit of a sussy play. I think. No, I don't make a sussy play. But it's pretty even. 50-50. They're pretty pushed up, or we're also pretty pushed up. And, you know, it's just like a waffle fest. Nothing's really happening. We get a super on Zulon. Honestly, personally, I would save that super for like when the gas comes in. So he has to regen when the gas comes in. But they get a max speed. Here I get cut out. Like, ball play the Tribe. And Sleevey gives me back shots. Juan tries his best here to like just do something, but he gets one kill. Unfortunate. Ah, my goodness. So last game, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, Tribe doesn't get aggressive. They just let us have position for free, so we're just like pushing up slowly. But I'm very cautious of that Pearl, so I'm making sure I don't push up too far. So I wanted to be on like this type of like position here because I have the vision gear and I'm able to like shoot the grass better. And Juan's in a good position. This is exactly what we wanted. I wanted to be on the max and just everybody else on everybody else. And we're just like waffling, doing like meg things, putting down my spray. And hopefully we just don't get caught out by the max speed. I'm like, hey guys, max is probably on the supercharge by moving like star power. So just make sure he pops a super. I try to go in and try to like make sure we don't get clapped, but we do get a kill. They literally can't kill me. They don't have that much DPS without the Pearl. And boom, we got a first round in. Not too shabby. And we have our Melody super. Oh my goodness, this is looking so good. Oh yeah. So Tribe pops the supers. They're trying to run us down, but Pain gets a nice super on two people. And here I'm like, guys, get horny. Guys, get horny. Get in there. Pinch him. And Pain does a really good job of hitting some shots. Melody's hitting some shots. I'm like, I bet, guys. Go. Juan dashes in. Supers me. Got him alive. Boom. Everybody's dead. And then we beat Tribe Gaming. We pulled that out of our asses, let's be honest. And I don't know what Pain's doing here. I gotta talk to Pain about that later. Like, that's disgusting. But we somehow win. Take on the Dubsky. You know what I'm saying? Not too freaking shabby, Big Daddy. And that was the first part of, I'll be doing a 3-part series, this being part 1. The next part, I'll be doing a 3-part series with each round, since I don't want to like pressure you guys into watching like a whole hour-long video. So this is going to be part 1 versus Tribe, and part 2 will be against 512, and part 3 will be against STMN. So stick around for that, guys. Appreciate you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one.